Hey guys, so as you know me on this channel, I am Flip the Switch. My name is Solo, and this is basically an explanation of how the beginning of your boot camp experience will be. Now, I was enlisted in the Navy for about 2 years in the DIP program, and there were multiple things that I wasn't taught that need to be taught, such as facing movements, marching, etc. Your recruiters will help you with that. Now, when you go to boot camp, you have 2 days. The first day in which your recruiter picks you up and you get sent to the hotel. Now, if you're being shipped off to boot camp, you've already been to this hotel before. It's the same one you start off when you go to MEPS. So, the next day, they put you on a bus. Usually there's not really a specific order, but they put you on a bus and they send you back to MEPS, yeah. And when you go back there, they will do the full workup. They'll basically redo everything they did the first day that you went there. And then you will get in your lines. After everything is set up, after they say you're ready to go, you will be put in a section along with all the other people that will be going with you. Now, this can take all day, this can take a couple of hours. It depends on what section you're in and when you're flying out. Next thing they'll do is they'll put all of you in a car and you'll be driven to the airport, depending on where you're going. Once you get into that airport, it is you and everybody else that you were with. There's no instructor that will be going with you. You grab your tickets and you will go to the gate. You will do as instructed in the video before you leave. Once the plane gets there, whether there are delays or not, there is a person who is specified in your group to make sure to inform the liaison of where you are going to be received. Once you get to the liaison's office, after going to your state, wherever they sent you, you will go to the liaison office. You will take food. Sometimes they usually give you some recommendations depending on what time of day it is, and that's when it starts. You are sent downstairs and you are seated next to everybody else who has flown in on the same day. You all get on a bus, and for me in Navy, this is Illinois. You'll be taken to Great Lakes. There is a base over there, and the first thing they do is they run you all of you, they run you out of the bus. You are set up in this hallway, and you are not to step on the flags. This is a very important thing if you do not want to get yelled at and singled out on the very first day. For the next 48 hours, you are awake. You do not get to sleep, you do not get to rest. They will shave your head, they will hand you your gear. You will have one meal. And at the end of those 48 hours, you'll finally get to eat. You finally get to sleep, and take that. Really take that. Because after that day is over, you're moved to your ship as per Navy. Your ship is basically your building wherever you will be stationed at. And the reason they do that is because they're trying to implement the basically like code words. Basically wherever you will be calling things on a ship, that's what will happen. It's usually just so you get a little bit of the lingo. After you get there, you will unpack. They will tell you exactly how to unpack everything, how to set up everything. And for the next couple of weeks, they can't beat you. Beating is basically where they do high intensity workouts that make you feel like you've been beaten. And you only get those if you're bad. So don't be an idiot. You'll either be an idiot and strong, or you'll be smart and strong. Either way, you're going to get beat at some point, so be physically ready. It is mentally grueling, and I can say this as a person who was kicked out as a 7-Eleven, which is mental. So basically, I had a panic attack that sent me to the hospital, and I was sent home 3 weeks later. So I only made it halfway through, a month through, and that's what I can give you. That's what I can tell you. Once you're able to get beaten, you will be beaten a lot, and probably excessively. You'll be grilled day to day. These are things that you absolutely need to know. When they hand you that booklet, memorize everything in it the best you can, because those questions will come up instantly. Now, for anybody who is scared of getting sent back home, the way you get sent back home is you are sent to separations. For all of my people who know me, Team Alpha Seps, let's go. Basically, that's where they send everybody that's going to leave, or people who are fighting for their case. You can either choose to leave willingly, which is what I did, or you can fight for your case, where you will probably be in separations for multiple months. If you are a die-hard, fight for your case. If not, just wait till you come back home and re-enlist. Those are your best options. You'll be sent home on a plane, and when you get home, just enjoy yourself. And all the thinking you have to do about what you're going to do when you get home, do while you're at boot camp. Because once separations is over, life gets kind of hard. It's not because life kicks you in the ass. It's not because people aren't there for you. It's because you've gone through boot camp. Even if it's just a little section. They've taught you things, they've shown you things, and it changes your entire outlook over everything. So, good luck, and just make sure you know your information. That's the best you can do. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.